eternity later.
Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to, first off, Happy New Year. I've been gone forever. I've been doing more videos on Instagram. The IG, whatever, the IG videos, okay? IGTV, there you go. My brain takes a little long, but a lot of you have been requesting a more easy out the door kind of like 5-10 minute look, so I figured I would do that today and try to list as minimal products but make that face look big, you know what I'm saying? So I can't stress this enough. No matter what application you're doing, whether it's glam or it's minimal makeup that like you but better, you need to prep the face. The only way anything that you apply on top of what you already have is going to look flawless is if that first starting base is supple and juicy. The skin needs to be amazing is what I'm saying. If you're oily, you already have that factor up on me. In my T-zone, I'm oily, but everywhere else I'm a little bit dry. I've already prepped my face with my serum, my oil, my moisturizer. I'm going to now use my primer. The primer that I love because I know it holds on for dear life is the Hourglass Mineral Veil. And I do know she's a little bit pricey, but I figure what's the point in buying all these other high products if the first thing that you put on is not going to be high-end, it's not going to hold up. And I'm not saying that drugstore makeup or drugstore products don't do the job, but if you're going to layer on so many things, you want that first initial product to be bomb.com is what I'm saying. There's a lot of drugstore primers that I do love that do work, but the longevity of them, let's face it, they're not as good as high-end products. So I always love to use a really good base, and then I can throw on anything else on top after that and I'll be okay. So I'm going to prep in the areas where I need this, and I love this because it gives me a little bit of a blurring effect. I'm sorry, my mirror's over here, the viewfinder's here, and the slot camera is here, so I'm trying to like look in every angle. And here is where I have my most concerned area. I have a lot of like raised bumps here. It's not even like a product I use and I'm allergic to. No, it's just, that's just how my skin is. So, and I know it makes you look casty white, but I promise you once you put anything else on top, you'll be fine. Next, I'm gonna conceal. For concealer, I'm going to be using one that I know is gonna hold on for the day. That's just it. So I'm gonna be using my Estee Lauder Double Wear. I love this. She's amazing. I'm sorry because there's a lot happening outside. A lot. Damn. Anyways, I love this concealer. It lasts all day. It's very lightweight but full coverage. She's bomb. I'm going to conceal. And I'm gonna bring it down because I'm not gonna be using foundation. When I need to look like I did the most, but not really, this is what I do. I'm also gonna put that on my eye to hide any discoloration. Again, this is like my 5-minute, 10-minute makeup. I'm obviously talking, so it's gonna take longer, but that's how long I want it to take. Oh, sorry, the itchy nose. Coño. I like to conceal this little scar I have. It's funny, a lot of you, when you guys see it, that I forget to conceal it, you guys are like, oh my god, what happened? And I'm like, I was 5. I spread that concealer all around in the areas that I felt like I needed coverage. And again, if you have acne, just spot conceal. You really do not need to put on a full face just because you have acne. Don't ever feel that way. Less will be more, especially when you have acne skin. You don't want to cake on and layer on so much. Let me zoom you on in because I'm being rude right now. I'm so sorry. I didn't even think about that. And that was too high. There we go. Alright, and then I'm just blending this in with a more compressed brush. The other one was very fluffy, like a stippling brush. So it was like this, and now we're doing it with this. This one is from Sephora, this one is from Mars. I don't like to do too much on my forehead, again, because that is the area that I feel gets dry fastest. And if this is just a 5-minute makeup, 10-minute makeup, I'm not really trying to cover my whole life, you know, story. I'm just trying to make sure I feel confident outside. So then I'm going to, powder is going to be my best friend. It's going to be that extra layer that foundation basically would have did for me, but I don't want to take that extra time to press, pat, blend. We don't got time for that. So I'm going to take my powder. This is from Too Faced. I'm going to put this everywhere. Even on my brows. I hate when my brows are shiny. Personal preference. I know everybody has their way of doing their brows. That's why I never even show myself doing my brows. I like a very soft, natural brow. Not to say that anybody who does a more bolder brow, but on days, I mean, even when I do glam makeup, I don't really like a strong brow. I make way too many facial expressions. Can you imagine if I had like thick, bold, like crisp brows, and I'm always like the first thing you're gonna see is my brows. But not only are you gonna focus on my brows so much, but because I make so many facial expressions, you're gonna be like, this bitch, what is wrong with her? Yeah, so I opt out for a more subtle brow. It's what I like. It's my comfort. So to set the under eye concealer, I'm going to use another Too Faced powder. I'm just going to take the bronzer that I'm going to contour with, and I'm just going to add some in the crease. It's just to bring back some depth. Blush. I'm gonna use, look, drugstore, Maybelline. I've been using this blush like every day. Well, every time I do makeup, I don't do makeup every day. I'm that meme Monday through Thursday, and then Monday through Friday, and then maybe Saturday I'll like jazz it up, but not always. Sometimes if I'm working, I'm like, screw that. I don't like to work with makeup while I'm doing makeup. I'm that artist where you're like, you're the one who's gonna do my makeup. I love when they give you that look. I'm gonna spray my face, Fix Plus. The Fix Plus is not really a setting spray. It's just going to mend all the products into your face. So you definitely want to use a setting spray after, because you use powders on your face. So you don't want to one, get transfer on anyone, you know, beige shirts for sure, sweater, done. But also you don't want to, you want the product to last as long as it possibly can. I'm gonna take the Maybelline Molten Rose Gold so that you can't see the concealer. Pretty much my face done. I'm gonna spray it. This is the Morphe Continuous Setting Mist, and that's just gonna help lock everything in. all the powders, everything that we used. 10 minutes lay. If I need to be out all day, but I kind of don't want to put on a full layer of foundation, contour, do all that jazz. I literally only used this guy to bronze and give my face a little bit of definition, so it's not so flat from the powder. But yeah, if you want to add a little bit more brightness underneath the eye, back in with the powder now, since everything is like locked and set in, and then just go right in there. And you see the difference it made? It covered up the greenness undertone that I still have because I didn't correct. So it's still going to be there. But now it's more subtle. And it looks a lot more full coverage. And it's not foundation. Win. So this is what I would do if I needed to look glam but didn't have enough time to do a full face. Still needed to look presentable. If I throw on a lash, it's going to look like I went over the top. So you can do that as well. But yeah, that is it for this video. I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. I hope that it is easy and informative for you. I'm trying to be more informative with the videos that I do post, so this way the questions are not like, but wait, you fast forwarded too much, how did you get that? Because I know when we film a video, we're doing a lot of fast sped up, so it's hard for you to see that I'm blending there for 5-10 minutes and then you just throw on a shadow and you go on to the next shade. So I'm trying to be more informative of what it is that I'm doing each time I do it, so that you guys have a better understanding of what it is and how I achieve these looks. But I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. Comment down below and let me know what you guys want to see next. Thank you so much for riding with your girl and supporting me. If you don't follow me on Instagram, you should do so. I will put it down here somewhere. And yeah, I will see you loves on the next one.